Hi everyone, we're continuing tutorials on Unreal Media Server. My name is Max. I'm one of the original architects of Unreal Media Server software. In this tutorial we will cover streaming files, everything that's related to on-demand streaming of recorded media. I'll show you how to stream files to different players, different devices, using different streaming protocols. Okay, so in previous basic tutorial we've seen how to stream this test AVI file that's set up during the installation. Now on this computer I have a folder movies, C movies, that has a bunch of different files. MP4, MP3 transport stream file, Windows Media Video, MOV, AVI, MPEG, MKV, FLV, different containers. So these are different container formats with different codecs, encoded with different codecs. So how to stream this bunch of files? Using a configuration program, you create a new virtual folder, call it clips, and map it to this location on your hard drive. C movies. Okay. Let's leave all the settings default for now. Stream with anonymous access. Okay, so we've created, and you can see that the server configuration program displays all the metadata about the file, what codecs it was encoded with. So let's try to stream one of the files. Bride MP4, play file. So we are not streaming media root, we are streaming a folder named clips. Clips bride MP4, and 192.168.1.6 is the IP address of this computer, of the same computer where the media server is installed. Okay. Okay, this file is encoded with H.264 advanced video coding codec and AAC audio. I'll show you how to stream this file to different devices, different players. Let's start with online Flash player. Let me switch to my other machine. The easiest for you to create a web page that has a Flash player would be to go to our demos page and download one of the Flash player pages, or you can go to SDK, download the SDK, and it has a bunch of sample web pages. But let's, for this exercise, just open for example this this Flash player that streams this file. Do view source and save the source to this folder. Let's call it flash test HTM. Okay, it's here in tests folder. Let me close this and this too. Okay, tests. Let's edit this file. Change this file to point to our media server. Okay, so first of all, this is very important. You are downloading the Flash player from here. Currently it's downloaded from our website. if you set up streaming services, you should really host the player in your own website. Okay, so that's the RTMP link that you need to change. So let's change the RTMP link to point to our media server. And now, as you can see, we are now on the computer that has the IP address of 192.168.1.5, and our media server runs on .1.6. So we need to do 192.168.1.6, and the port there is 5119. VOD. You must have this keyword VOD when playing through RTMP Flash protocol. VOD, and then the name of virtual folder, which is clips, and then the name of the file, which is Bride MP4. We can also change the size if we want to. Okay, let's save. Did we save it? Yes, we saved it. Okay. Allow. So currently it streams with latest Flash player. You can seek. Okay, that's Flash player. That's probably the easiest way for your audience to play files, because they don't need to download anything. Normally everyone has a Flash player installed. Alright, let's open the UMedia server site again, and I'll show you how to play the same file in web page using our embedded ActiveX control, using the streaming media player, Unreal streaming media player embedded in web page. So again, let's go to demos, and this is the sample page that plays this file with embedded ActiveX control. So again, let's do view source, file, save to the same, and let's call it streaming media player test, SMP test.htm, save, close this, go to our tests folder, edit SMP test again to change the settings to point to our media server. So this one will use, let's use HTTP. Media server is going to be 192.168.1.6, and the port number is going to be 5119. And here you don't need VOD here. Here you just have the name of virtual folder, which is clips, and a file name Bride MP4. Let's see if everything is fine. Save. Okay, let's run this. Allow log content. And it doesn't play. And the reason it doesn't play is because I forgot to I forgot one thing. It is the location of UMedia Player 6 JavaScript, because it is trying to find this file, and it is located at http umediaserver.net. It could be in the same folder, in the same test folder, and then it would play. Normally, again, if you host streaming services, you host this JavaScript at your own website, and this JavaScript has a link to ActiveX Control cub installation file. So if you don't have this cub installed, you don't have our player installed, the web page will prompt you to install the cub. All right, let's try again. And now it brings the player and it starts playing. You can do right-click properties. You can see that it's streaming over UMS HTTP. All the parameters about the movie. So this, again, let's play. This is the ActiveX control that will be installed. If you don't have it installed, the web page will prompt you to install it, or if you are playing with Chrome or other browsers, you'll need to install the plugin. We also have a plugin for other browsers, so all major browsers are supported. You can install this control in any browser. Okay, let's see how to play the same file in VLC player. Let's open up a VLC, and in VLC we will use MMS protocol. We'll actually play a little bit different file because MMS protocol is mostly intended to be used with Windows Media. So let's let me show you. On this machine, in the subfolder sub1, I have a file named nose.wmv. This is Windows Media file, or we could play the Windows Media file from here. This one. So let me go back to the other machine. So this is 192.168.1.6. Let me go back to the other machine. Open network stream. Let's do it from the beginning. MS. Okay. Delete it. 192.168. As you can see, the VLC already populates the information. Okay, let's not play this one. Let's play the other one. Clips. It was called Popular Songs WMV. So clips, popular songs. Does not accept enter. Maybe it will accept the URL format. Yep. I mean, it did not accept space. It did not accept space here. Popular songs. So I had to use the URL format for space. Let's play the file that's located in the subfolder. So it's in clips /sub1 /nose Windows Media Video. So it plays, as you can see, you can play any file that's located in the subfolder related to the main virtual folder. So the main virtual folder is named clips, but then you have a subfolder. So using streaming media player, you can also go and play clips slash sub1 slash nose. Okay. So this is about streaming files on demand when you stream individual files. Now I will show you how to stream the whole playlist. The whole playlist you can stream with our streaming media player and Windows media player. So streaming a playlist is simple. You do play playlist, and you point to your virtual folder, clips. And it starts playing the playlist, and here is the playlist control that shows you, that allows you navigating the playlist. So this is the next. That's the MP3 file. This is a transport stream file. When media server plays all those files, it does not transcode any of the original encoding. So the original encoding is being streamed as is. So a media server is able to stream hundreds of concurrent files. Okay, let's go to this sub1. If you do right click on clips, and currently we are in sub1 folder, you can generate a Windows Media Player playlist, store it on the desktop, for example. Let's open the Windows Media Player. And drag the playlist here. So the playlist will contains 3 files, and it automatically starts playing the first file. So 3 files, exactly as you can see there in the content of sub folder, sub1 folder. So using streaming media player and Windows media player, you can play files in a playlist mode. Windows media player, it's better to use Windows Media AVI MP3. On some older machines like XP and Vista, it will not play files with MP4 MKV files that contain AVC1, AAC content, because it will require decoders. You will need to install codecs. Okay, the next, so far we've seen how to stream files on demand, where the user can actually seek, the user sees the file from the beginning, it can seek to any location of the file. Files with Unreal Media Server can also be streamed in a kind of a live mode. The first way of doing this, it would be to multicast the whole virtual folder. So let's multicast clips folder. To do that, we need to select clips folder and start multicasting. and you can see that it's currently multicasting the first file. To play this multicast, you need to open Unreal Streaming Media Player only. That's the only player that will play our multicast stream, and you can open it anywhere in your local area network. Again, it's multicast, so the file is being streamed as live. You cannot seek. Everyone will see the same position in the file. So let's play playlist, multicast, clips, and it connects to multicast group and starts to play from there. Okay, the next thing that I want to explain is how can you stream a file to iPad and iPhone. To do that, you need to stream with HLS protocol, HTTP live streaming. So it's a little bit tricky to figure out how to do that. I'll show you. Let's stop multicasting. What you need to do is stream a file using MPEG-2 transport stream. So let's start MPEG-2 transport stream broadcast. Select a file. This should be C movies Bright MP4. That's the IP address of this server machine. Let's do loop file. Okay. Now it broadcasts this file in a loop mode to the same IP address, 192.168.1.6. Let's create a live broadcast that will rebroadcast from this IP address. So let's call it MPEG-TS. And it will get the media from MPEG transport stream. Let's specify the same address here, 192.168.1.6, and the port was, I believe, 1234. Okay, so what we have done is we are streaming the file. We are streaming the file from here to UDP address using MPEG transport stream, and this live broadcast will pick up the MPEG transport stream from this address. Let's see if we can play this live broadcast. Let's do unicast, TCP, MPEG transport, MPEG-TS. Okay, it's playing. So basically this file will loop forever. It will loop and stream to MPEG transport stream. Now, since it's a live broadcast, we can HLS. We can do HTTP live streaming to a web folder so that iPad and iPhone users can see it. So let's start HLS broadcasting. In the following tutorials, I will explain how to set up the HLS broadcasting. You need to set up the web server. So on this machine, I have IIS running. It already has HLS virtual folder set up. So that's where the file chunks will be. Their file chunks will be located. let's leave those settings, those parameters as is. Okay, you can see that HLS in progress, and if you go to this folder, which is CINetPub www.hls, you can see that transport stream files, TS files, start to generate there. So what your iPad and iPhone users need to do is to navigate to this address, this IP address, and specify this M3U8 file. Let me show you my iPhone and how I'm doing that. So let me switch to my other machine and turn on the webcam so you can see me. Okay, that's my webcam watching the TV. Okay. Okay, that's my iPhone. Okay, I'm opening a Safari browser, doing HTTP. .192.168.1.6 HLS MPEG-TS M3U8. This one. So as you can see, it plays the same file plays on the iPhone. And now the file is ending, and it will start again. Let's see how it happens. Well, no, actually it's just the middle of the clip. So let's do done. Again, this is 192.168.1.6/HLS /MPEG-TS.M3U8. MPEG-TS is just the name of our live broadcast. Maybe you have noticed that. Let me close it. You've noticed that we called the live broadcast MPEG-TS. So if we called it something else, you would be navigating with your iPad and iPhone to the corresponding name. So let's stop the HLS broadcasting. See, to show you once again, when you start HLS broadcasting, that's the URL your iPhone and iPad users will need to go to. So I typed in my Safari /HLS MPEG-TS MPEG-TS.M3U8. But you don't need to type it here. That's what you need to type in your iPhone. Here you just need to specify the web folder, the main folder URL where MPEG transport stream chunks are being put. Okay, so the last thing in this long tutorial will be to show you how to stream the same file to a set-top box that's connected to TV. So how to stream the same file with MPEG-2 transport stream protocol. Actually, we are already streaming this file to this address using MPEG-2 transport stream protocol. Just, it's just a trick to stream it to iPad and iPhone. So we don't need MPEG-TS live broadcast anymore. Let's delete it. Let's stop MPEG-2 transport stream, and when I switch to my other machine, I will show you what we have here. We have here the Amino set-top box connected to a TV. So Amino is the IP set-top box. It will accept MPEG-2 transport stream over IP. So let me show you how to stream to Amino set-top box. The Amino set-top box, so you start MPEG-2 transport stream broadcasting, select the same file, specify the IP address of Amino set-top box, which is 192.168.1.11. Okay, do loop file, because if you don't do loop file, then at the end of the file the streaming will stop. Do loop file, okay, and it starts to stream MPEG-2 transport stream to this address, which is the address of Amino set-top box. Alright, now let me switch to my other machine so you can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing now is I'm operating the Amino set-top box. So in the Amino, I'm launching an Opera browser and typing UDP (192.168.1.11) slash it should be Bright MP4, I believe, slash Bright MP4. I don't think it works. Oh, I forgot the port, and it shouldn't be Bright MP4, is just this IP address including the port. So UDP 192.168.1.11 port 1234. I hope you can see it here. Okay, enter. And as you can see, it plays on the TV from Amino set-top box. And here the file starts again, so it's still playing. So the file just goes over and over again. Okay. Okay, let's stop MPEG-2 transport stream broadcast. And that's the end of our long tutorial about files. You've seen streaming to different devices, different players, using different streaming protocols. Thank you very much. I can finally stop this recording.